Look, it's snowing outside. I'm so excited. There's a lot of snow out there. Anyways, so I went to Target and got some new pants. Aren't they cute? And I got some new pens and paper. Last night was so scary. I was back here in the van by myself. Cody was in the front seat. He never even came back to lay down with me. He just slept sitting up in the front seat in the driver's seat, refusing to come to the back with me. He wouldn't tell me why, but I have ideas that he was being forced to stay up there. Like, he works 10-hour days installing cash registers and everything at Bath and Body Works. You know, he works all day long, busting his butt, taking care of the van, making sure I'm safe and comfortable, making sure I'm fed and happy. And then there's somebody being mean to him, making it where he has to sleep in his jeans and his jacket. And he's not even able to lay down. He's not allowed to. Like, I don't know if they hurt him or if they tell him that they hurt me for it, or I don't know what the reason is, but whatever it is, he's forced to stay in the front seat, I'm guessing. Those are the kind of ideas that I have from it. What Cody's been going through is so disgusting and disturbing. Like, you would want to kill the person for doing it. You wouldn't want them to live anymore. It's so bad. And then he's being treated like he's done something wrong. And people accusing him and blaming him and making him feel bad every instance. It's really bad. And I'm so miserable watching him go through this, not able to talk to me about it. So, yeah, anyways, last night he kept blasting the heat like it was so hot in here, and I kept having to tell him turn the heat off, and then he would turn it back on like 20 minutes later. I think he's trying to show me that he's being burned, like his body's being burned, or someone's telling him to make me hot, to make me miserable. I don't know. It's hard to figure out what the situation is. I don't know if it's people guessing and they're telling me ideas of it, or if they actually know. I can't figure out why anyone at all in our situation would be hurting him. The situation is so severe and extreme to the point where people are being killed. And they're helpless to it. Not the bad people. People who are innocent, victims, people who are trying to help are being hurt. It's so inside out. Like, there's so many factors to it that's causing it. A big part of it is how Cody's being treated. Another part of it is how the visitors are being treated, how I'm being treated, how our girls are. Basically, just how people are treating each other. Every single person has no other choice but to have an open mind and be judgment free. Do not judge another person, no matter how ridiculous it seems that they're acting or you don't like their choices. Do not judge them, not even in your mind. Try to maintain the idea that you simply don't know their circumstances, and you assume they're making the right choice, what's best for them, what they need, or what is best for them. Don't assume that you know everybody's circumstances. Everybody has the responsibility to be making the best choices, not just for themselves, but for other people and for everybody overall. And people being kind and judgment-free is one of the easiest ways to do it. Don't choose to dislike anybody or have a bad opinion about them. Definitely don't be disrespectful to somebody else. Definitely don't try to hurt somebody else. Like, if you're mad about something and you feel like you want to hurt somebody for it, that is a huge red flag. Do not fall for it. I know a lot of people, or a lot of visitors are experiencing this, where they have so much anger and hate that they feel like hurting somebody, and they direct it towards Cody or me or another visitor. That's what it seems like, when actually it's to the point where they're being forced to. It's somebody forcing them to. It's not really what they want to do. So don't assume that just because somebody is being hurtful that it's what their choice is to do. Some people are being forced to hurt somebody else. So that's a factor I'm trying to figure out how to change. When you're being forced to hurt somebody, how do you change that? I don't know yet. I know there's got to be other details here and there I can change. Like, obviously a big one that I'm working on is quitting smoking. I'm doing that today. Finally. I'm guessing that's why Cody was being hurt last night, even though I don't want to blame it. And then I was being terrorized with bad dreams, like about my daughter. And I wake up in this rage where I want to kill somebody for making me dream this dream. It was a dream where I was hurtful to her. I hurt her feelings. And I haven't been able to see her in so long. So, even though that happened, the person, oh my gosh, my eyelash is coming off. Even though that happened, the person who did it tried to let me know ahead of time that they have to do something mean to me, or I don't know why. I don't know if that was true or if that was just something that somebody said. I don't want to assume anything, but I'm urging people to be leaning as far to good as they possibly can, like pushing against everything they can, everything bad, anything hurtful, push against it, and be helping as fiercely as you can in any ways you can. Help each other. Even if you don't feel like it or you don't want to, we have no other way. I mean, don't you want things to get better? That's the only way we get things better, is to be helping each other. People's lives have been hurt so badly and so severely. There's been unknown people interfering with other people's lives. Like with mine, for example, someone trying to keep me from getting money just by telling people I'm not allowed to have money, or that it hurts somebody, or there's all kinds of lies about it. Either way, I'm able to have money. I have like a few $100s. It's taken me 3 years to get it, and Cody got it to me. I think he's somehow hurt for giving me money. Like, he wants to give me money, but someone's not letting him give me money. Cody's been working like 60 hours a week trying to earn as much as he can. But we're still poor, living in the van. He's trying to save money, but at the same time, it's expensive still for some reason. We drink a lot of coffee though, so there's that. Anyways, I'm really trying to get money. You can donate money to like my Cash App or PayPal. I started a business. I just haven't really been able to do anything with it. You can become an investor that way, or do just like a one-time donation. I'm trying to get money together to get my girls their first car. That's a big deal. Maddie is 18 and she hasn't gotten her first car yet. She's been working. It's really hard for her to find a job for some reason. She's been a waitress at a few places. And when she described it to me, it's obvious that there's somebody keeping her from getting a job, trying to make her life more difficult. And it breaks my heart. I know she's already miserable, and she just is trying to be strong, and she doesn't really have a way to talk to us about it yet. So if you know one of our girls, please be kind to them and show them that they're loved and cared about, and they need money. And then Sophie is 15, and of course she's thinking about her first car. We want to be able to get them cars and treat them like normal teenagers, but I don't have a way yet. So if you have any extra cars, I would definitely take one. And then I'm trying to get vehicles for some of the visitors too. Some of them are homeless, and obviously just having a vehicle would make living homeless a million times easier. And having some sort of money would make their life less stressful, meaning they can help in other ways. How they feel matters so much. Alleviating some of their stress and agony. What they're trying to overcome with their minds is really hard to even fathom or describe. And how they feel is one of the most important things. And having financial security, as we all know, can literally make or break you trying to live your normal everyday life. If you don't have money to buy food or gas, or you can't pay your rent, life is unmanageably stressful. Every single action you do is miserable. That's all you're consumed with, is how I'm going to get more money. How am I going to get more money? I can't afford to buy this, you know? I've lived that way for a really long time. And that's one of the reasons why I stole the money that I stole. I wanted to experience what it's like to be able to live financially secure. And the stress that that relieves is unbelievable. I was able to totally change my perspectives on so many things, overcome stresses that we shouldn't have to live with, but we just do because we're people living in the society we have where we can't afford to live. But just so having access to the money, I wasn't necessarily spending it on much. I wasn't shopping or splurging. I wasn't even using it for rent or really anything like that. But just having access to it made me have the financial security, like the stability that people dream of, and some people never reach it, living paycheck to paycheck. So if you know somebody who needs to steal something to survive, don't make them feel guilty or feel ashamed. I don't encourage people to steal, but there's some people that just need to survive. So don't judge somebody else. Let's be more open-minded and accepting. I'm really trying to get resources for the people that need help. Someone's keeping them from being able to live. And then on top of that, their emotions are under attack and their mind is destroyed. Being able to overcome the problems with their mind, they need to have some sort of stability in their life. not be in prison or mental hospital, not be homeless, not be so worried about their kids' safety that they can't even function. That's how it is for me a lot of days. I know it is for Cody. So if we could alleviate a lot of this, I know it sounds annoying, but that's just how it is for people. We need money. Money is the thing that alleviates a lot of it. So if you can get money to me, it would help so much, so much. It really does. It completely changes your emotions, the stress. It all evaporates where you can focus on the higher level of your self-awareness and thinking about things with a different perspective. Once that stress of money is gone, you can focus on things on such a deeper level. It's really hard when the money stress is there. I know people can do it, but I was able to reach that level where I was pretending like I had financial stability. And it's an amazing, beautiful feeling. That's how I can see that stealing the money was a good thing. Anyways, be kind to everybody. Don't judge them for their choices they've made or how they're having to live. The visitors are in desperate need of some sort of relief. Money is one of the ways. Please help me. I'll put links on here to my Cash App and PayPal. You can become a monthly subscriber on Patreon. And yeah. Anyways, I will post more videos later. Bye.